Hey, buddy. Doing all right? Yeah, for now. I don't know how old you are, but between that age and however many years it takes you to get to the age we're at now, which is 32, you're going to go through a lot of things, man. You're going to go through a lot of things, and we need to have a talk about some of that. You've always been very intelligent. At least everybody always told you so. Bored to death in school, and then they put you in those special classes, and you were bored to death there. You're at a damn college reading level, like elementary school. You got some intelligence. You'll see what kind of good that's going to do you. So early in life, you kind of just felt yourself as like a, nerd. You like to study and learn about things and stuff like that. Later on, you're going to discover that you're an artist. But before that, you're going to start seeing all the holes form in this cardboard construction of the way it is that they have created and perpetuated through violence. And you're going to start to see that. And when the hammer comes around, you're going to be the nail that stands up. And they're going to hit you. When the bulls are all going into the corral, and that whip comes around, it's going to peg you right in the ass. Because you're going to refuse to go along with it. That's going to make things, okay, that's probably your number one strength, and it's also your greatest curse. It's going to free you as much as it is going to chain you. So, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. You don't have to listen to me. And I don't mean to be paternalistic at you, but again, this is what we're going to look like at 32, and we've been through a lot of things. So if I could give you any advice, number one, at some point or another, over the course of your life, you're going to be at least one time with a hairdresser, a stripper, a girl that's named after a gemstone, a Tiffany, and a redhead. And let me tell you now, son, that you don't want any one of those. You won't listen to me, because I don't know what you think with. I get it, man. I'm telling you now. That's going to be a hard lesson to learn. And I'm not going to say that everything that's happened to you is all your fault, but most of it is. If only for the fact that you forgave too many times. Tried to make it work when it clearly wasn't going to. Not just relationships, but things in general. That is the definition of insanity. I want you to know that. Is to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It's not going to happen. It never does. So learn how to cut your losses early. And just cut it. When somebody's dragging you down, just cut it off, man. Walking away is not weakness. Especially during a fight. You need to walk away from a lot more of those. You have nothing to prove to anybody. For somebody that is so damned intelligent, or at least was told they was, you are one of the most goddamn stupid people that must be walking on this planet. Because you had every opportunity, every bit of potential. And because you're a procrastinator, you took no advantage of it. But what has resulted out of that is just kind of like a chaotic, creative supernova of a person that has 100 unfinished projects and 200 open tabs in their mind at one time. And I don't know, if you can find any way early to get your thoughts together and not have this raging thunderstorm inside of your head of ideas all the time, that would be probably preferable from my perspective. It's a bit tiring. Do not allow anybody to steer your life. Not family, not a woman, especially not a woman. And don't open up to anybody. Come on, you can open up. No, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. If you want to open up to somebody, open up to a therapist who lives a couple of states away. All right? Just do that. Don't tell anybody anything. You definitely don't open up to your romantic partners. They will always, 100% of the time, use that information against you later on. nearly everybody that you meet in life is going to betray you some way. They're going to take more from you than you gained. Again, your fault. You allowed it. Sad thing is, even your own family is going to betray you. Even your mother. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, it will. That will happen, and you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna do some cool stuff, man. Like really, you're gonna do some cool stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how to tell you what to do. I don't reckon I'd have it any other way. But man, we really have made life hard on ourselves in ways that were totally unnecessary. So I don't know if you can work on that a little bit, buddy. But yeah. You really got to fix the procrastination thing. And I mean, dude, we don't like authority. We never have. Because we know it's made up, right? But they still have attitudes and guns and other things they can hurt you with and all these processes and whatever else. So when the authority comes around, just shut up. You don't have to challenge it. God knows that's not a good idea. You start challenging these people, they will find a reason to throw your ass in a cage. And they will a couple of times. If you continue like you're continuing. Ain't no fun in there, man. Goddamn food sucks. You find that through all these experiences that you have, you will prefer to be mostly solitary. After having such a chaotic life, you will relish in silence. This is going to push away a lot of your personal relationships. But, you know, if you continue the way that you're doing, you're going to need that silence. And nothing is going to be more important. So anyway, like I said, don't want to take too much of your time. But dude, don't start yelling. That's never a good idea, ever. Nobody is going to be on your side if they happen upon the scene and you're the one causing a ruckus. Doesn't matter if you're perfectly in the right. Very many people will twist things around to make you the bad guy. Just know, I know, dude, so are I know, man. But you know, any of the rumors that come around or blah blah blah, dude, you don't have to fight ghosts in the dark. You know, if you really did something, or if you, I mean, it didn't admit to it, but I mean, if somebody's walking around saying something that's not true, and now 100 people are saying something that's not true, just don't even involve yourself. Why? What do you have to prove to those people? Like I said, you don't have anything to prove to anybody. You don't need to argue with anybody, fight with anybody, none of that stuff. It's not worth it. You'll find that out when you get a little bit older. Now, a little bit later on, you're going to start to get some education, which is going to impart upon you a lot of things that might be considered to be enlightening, as much as I hate that word. And this is going to be by far the worst thing that's ever happened to you, is eating the fruit from the tree of knowledge and figuring out what it really is and looking behind the curtain. If you can just get lost in the illusion of living, that's the best place to be. Don't be so damn curious. Don't question too many things. But again, you're going to. I know you are. If I tell you just to not think about a purple giraffe, well, you see what I mean. And so, about 10 minutes is good enough. Man, good luck to you. It's rough out here. Enjoy being young while you can. And don't say that in front of anybody who's 5 or 10 years older than you. You young and you don't know shit. Well, actually, I do. And so anyway, again, you don't have anything to prove to anybody. Have a good day. But hey, buddy, you ain't special. Not in the grand scheme of things. You like to feel special. You're not as important as you'd like to think that you are. And you are not special. You will get no special treatment. You have no immunity to the pitfalls of the human existence. And in many ways, you are too damn smart for your own good. Because you think that you can just figure out anything. And man, sometimes you can't.